Hello, yoga.
What's up, everybody? Jackson here, back today with my little brother Chubbz.
Hello, everyone.
And today we're going to be doing some Dark Souls yoga.
Some yoga.
We gotta limber up before you climb up the Blight Town from below, so make sure you do that at the bonfire before you continue. It's super important that
You gotta stay limber.
Yeah.
And then you gotta do the weird, awkward,
we're good now.
Get up, bounce up.
Alright. So, we're cleaning out Blight Town. And the one thing you'll notice about Blight Town, that didn't kill him. I hate the mosquitoes.
Little bastards.
I hate them so much. And as soon as you kill one, another one immediately, you see that?
Yep.
They spawn out there and they just keep coming until you kill a certain amount of them. They are dumb. I will do this every time so I don't have to deal with them while I'm going up. Because fuck that. Did I go up and over the tree and everything?
I don't...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, up on the Firelink Shrine.
Yeah, because that thing is still there, dude. That fucking branch.
Yep.
A funky branch. Jesus, man, I'm an awful
collision
shot.
detection. It's not your fault. They're right in the middle of that crosshair. It's just like, that's Dark Souls. It kind of goes
for shit in this.
It goes to the side after it travels
Alright,
a certain
so
distance.
I'm going to clean all of this out down here first, and we'll see what shape I'm in, and then we'll see about going up. But I'm going to... This rusted iron ring, I didn't mention this, but this ring right here makes it so that you can move through heavy water at regular speed.
Which is extremely useful.
Fuck. The Havel's ring makes a difference, so...
Yeah.
But that's okay. I want to be limber in the swamp. I want to be able to move around fast. I don't want to... Look at this guy. Get out of here, motherfucker. Jesus. Lingerer.
You're taking me with you.
Fucking lingerer.
Take me with you.
That NPC that we were talking about that you need to do for pyromancy, you have to upgrade your pyromancy flame. She appears right here, right? Or is it down at the other one? It's by one of these pillars.
It's one of these pillars.
I think it may be that one down
this
there.
Direction.
Oh, motherfuck. More?
More.
I hate them.
Bugs.
Where are you going? You little stupid fuck. Come here. Look at them. They're just waiting.
He's just hanging out.
He's like, hey, come fight these boulder guys, and then we'll come down and spit poison at you. It's okay.
And...
Nothing to worry about here.
It is so bright down here.
It is. I kind of like it down here. You know why I like it down here? Because it looks a lot better down here.
Especially when you look up, because that was one of the coolest things.
You can actually see the wall leading up to Londo, and like, I don't know, is that shit? I think that might be the Undead Berg, and Londo's higher up this side.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not sure.
way up, because you're
Motherfucking look at these.
You're like heading down to the bottommost point of the world.
Yeah,
at this point.
Alright, so these, look at, there's another one over there. 2 more! You see? They never stop coming. And there's poison in this, and there's fat guys who drop poop, and I just want out of Blight Town. But at least there's fucking 60 frames, solid. So, and I can actually see those guys. Because that's the thing, in this area, I think that lighting is looking good, dude. I think it's looking really good down here. I just kind of wish they would have expressed, like, I don't know, just some consideration for the whole game and not just the, let's just put the lighting in, because I know for a fact it looks shitty in the painted world. Mother? Cheap!
They're whiffing. They're getting whiffy.
I hate them.
Ah!
I better do one of these real quick. I'm poisoned up pretty good.
Yeah. Better
And
safe
this
than
is why I
sorry.
want to be limber, because if you limber, these guys ain't a problem, man.
And there's a couple that you do actually have to fight in the water. I mean, I guess you could pull them away up here.
Yeah.
Like, if you didn't want to equip that ring. But
The thing is,
I like that ring.
That ring's nice for this area.
I like that ring for the areas where it's the water's going to slow you down no matter what.
Like, I don't absolutely have to have it where I killed the Hydra, but it's still nice to have.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you gotta go back there for dusk to get in the DLC area.
Right.
So you may as well just fucking have it. That's another benefit to going back to the asylum early, as you get that ring, and then you can cut to that part of the Darkroot Garden a little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, this is another reason I picked the cleric. I dropped the poop pie up there and I didn't grab it, Jim. It's shiny though. It's shiny. Put the poop pie. I'll never use it.
It's a shiny shit pie.
I'll never use it. I'll never use it. Move on. Let the poo pie go in the past.
I guess
man.
there is a patch of land back here. I never...
You gotta let the poo pie die in the past.
Kill it if you have to.
Leave it shining on the ground in front of Quaylog's arena. It's the only way you'll end up the fucking hollow you're meant to be. Right in the poo hole. You see that?
Right
He's
in
so
there.
sick, Miyazaki.
Right in between the legs.
You're a pretty sick fuck.
Well, I mean, let's be honest.
Did he just drop
that would
a
hurt
pickaxe?
pretty damn bad.
Ow! But that didn't hurt. He dropped it right on my fucking
They
head.
did drop a
They dropping
pickaxe.
pickaxes.
Great club.
That means my humanity is panning out.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Blighttown, man. I really... You know what I like most about Blighttown?
Yo.
Is that it is super frustrating just because, like, if you don't know certain things, it's all built to make you feel, like, oppressed. Like, this swamp right now, that I'm just like, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Don't matter, dude. I got 3 hills and 10 flasks plus 2 and a bunch of fucking purple, you know, fungus. Like, I'm good. Not fungus, moss.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm good. I'm not worried
It's
about
not
it.
bad.
The only thing that really bugs me is the fucking mosquitoes. I think he could have toned down the amount of fucking mosquitoes that are in this swamp. Like,
And
I swear to
especially
God.
if you ignore them and
I don't
you let
know
them
how
mob
many-
you,
I haven't
they
been
get you
keep-
bled
yeah.
and then you're dead.
Well,
Like,
they-
that bleed effect.
Is it bleed or poison? I'm not sure if it might be poison. If it's bleed, whatever. Either way, fuck them. They're just annoying, dude. They're bugs, though.
Bug creature.
And this is where you'd expect to find some fucking bugs.
Here's some muck.
That's one thing I really wish they would have put in, was a side roll. I just wish they would have fucking made it like Dark Souls 3 in the movement. Yeah, omnidirectional, there you go.
Because that is
Thank
one
you.
thing that would be a huge quality of life improvement.
Oh yeah, dude. That would, but you know, the thing about that though is if they just did that, then they'd have to actually do some fucking work and like rebalance the game with that in mind. Because the game is, everything is designed in the game with the role that exists in the game right now. And so if you had a different role, it would throw that off. And it'd probably be easy as hell. And like the bosses would no longer feel threatening even to a new player. So it's like, at what point do you just say, hey, fuck it, let's rebuild it if we're gonna do it at all? But at least they got, I mean, at least they went 60, dude. Like, at
Yeah.
least they... And I mean, it does look good down here, and it runs smooth. As I said that, did you see that hitching in their animations?
Yeah.
Right as I said that, they got all fuckied. Come down here, boy.
Fucking fire crabs.
So we're not gonna go up there quite yet, but
Fire
that's
crabs? I don't know.
that's
I
where
always
we're
looked at them
headed.
as crabs.
That's a fucking journey, man.
Mosquitoes. You could go to Ash Lake.
I could go to Ash Lake, but what would be the purpose
Get
when I don't
cursed.
have ward? That would be, I've done that before, bro, and you
have
don't
to-
think about that.
Do you have to climb all
Fuck yeah!
the way up? Ah, man.
There's ladders. It's not too bad, but it takes a minute. If
Because
it's your
you have
first
to find
time,
them.
yeah, if it's your first time doing it, it takes a minute to figure it, dude. If you notice, I just let the fucking bleed go, or the poison, because you're just gonna be poisoned pretty much this whole time. So you may as well just be poisoned.
Yeah. The only points where I actually pop a purple moss to get rid of that poison is when I'm not going to be in the water for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when I'm going up against Quaylog.
Yeah, or you're going up that, going up
Depths
there.
Passage or whatever side I'm clearing.
Because it's just wasteful. I mean, maybe when you come here later, after you've been down Orlando, like you come here for Siegmeyer.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come here for his quest, it kind of makes sense to just have them and use them, because it doesn't matter. You can buy them from that Yulia Roberts.
Yulia Roberts?
Yeah. But you could buy it from her, and plus, you're poison resistant so much that if you're going, oh god.
Yeah,
I fucking...
And these are the worms from Futurama.
Dude, that's the thing about lowering my HUD, or my UI, is I didn't notice how dangerously close I was to death right there.
Yeah.
These guys will hit you pretty good, especially if you're unarmored like I am right now.
They're the blood-sucking slugs.
Yeah, you can
I guess technically shit-sucking slugs, because it's all excrement down
It's
here,
all
right?
poo, man. I don't know if it's all poo. I know that this is like the filthy, like, so like, I can't remember exactly what it was called in Dark Souls, or Demon Souls, but they had the exact setup, but it was way different, because it was more of like a wide open swamp, and then there was like some paths on the side, and then there was some like either kind of safer way where you weren't in the water for too long, and then another way where if you knew where you were going and had like enough of the stuff in that game to get rid of poison and heal through it. Which the way healing worked in that game was like Bloodborne.
Right.
Except for there was no cap. Yeah, it was like you farmed the hill, and then the hill was just, you had that many.
Right.
Until they were gone. So like,
Right.
and you know the thing about that is I didn't mind it very much, because it wasn't very hard to farm, and you get a lot of practice out of doing it. Did I get everything back in there?
I'm pretty sure that was it. The Sever Sword.
I like to just go in a big old fucking circle down here.
And these guys are really nice to kill.
I can't believe they haven't dropped any Titanite. Like, it's pretty fucking ridiculous. I know they dropped green Titanite too.
It looks like that one dropped something.
Oh, yep, there you go. There's a green Titanite. And you need that.
They kind of hide their effect.
Yeah, I had to look this up. Like, I don't know how in the fuck you're ever supposed to know about this area unless you, like, are online and people leave notes. Because, like, you come up here and there's this hidden wall. I couldn't remember if that was... I'd just be safe. Can't really see its chain.
Yeah.
Behind that chest, there's another hidden wall. And then that leads... I guess I could have used the thing, but whatever. I'm doing alright.
Yeah.
Once we get out of the swamp, I'm going to be able to throw my armor back on. But this leads down to Ash Lake, which is one of the most impressive areas in the game. And it doesn't have a whole lot going on down there.
Right.
Like, there's the dragon, there's one of the covenants, if you're going for the covenants, to find all the covenants, which is, I think, what I was doing when I found out about this whole Ash Lake. Because I'm pretty sure I did covenants and things like that before I did a full NPC playthrough.
Right.
The NPC playthrough was really hard in this, dude. Siegmeyer...
His quest is easy to fail.
His is tricky.
Later on, there's a certain point that is very easy to fail.
Yeah. And it's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I get out? There we go.
Unless
You
you're
see that?
ranged.
What in
I
the
think
fuck,
if you're
dude?
ranged and you fucking
That shit's still...
take those enemies out, you can do that. Because I've done that on my previous playthrough. I was going pyromancy.
Yeah. Pyromancy's fun, dude. It's funner in Dark Souls 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind it in this.
Dark Souls 3 just has so many more interesting spells.
One of the things
That guy, oh god, that fucking guy, man. He's already onto me. Son of a bitch.
He got taxes.
Yeah. Fucking destroying me.
You got a twin manatee.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
See, I'm kind of annoyed that it doesn't auto-equip shit anymore. Because the only time it auto-equipped it was the first time picking it up if it was a consumable item. So, like, you just unequip it, and then it no longer, when you grab an item like that, which pretty much it's common items, yeah.
Although, I don't really like that it auto-equipped anyway. To your item bar.
I think he's over here. He might be up another tier.
Yep.
He is, but look, this is totally that good shit.
The Wanderer.
Yeah, that shit. And that Falchion, I used that one time and I didn't like it either.
Right.
That was on the Uchigatana build, and I like went to that, tried that out, and I was just like, I don't know about this.
Dexterity weapons.
Yeah, dude, I don't know about dexterity builds.
It's
I like
all
the idea of
about
it, like, because like I
swings.
wanted to when I first played this game. Oh goddamn troll! I fell for it. But when I first played this game, like I really wanted to play like a thief, like a light armor, quick. Like I wanted that to be a thing.
Right.
And it just, I never was able to get it to work. And I'm sure there's someone out there who got it to work and worked well. Where is this son of a bitch? I feel like, is he up even higher? What the hell, dude?
He might be.
I feel like he wasn't. This place looks so unfamiliar to me.
You might be able to see him with
I'm gonna
how
get
bright
lost,
it is
bro.
if you look up there.
Okay, so this is just that you can drop down to for a quick shot. There's a place where like Patches first is. I can't remember what it's called. The Rock Deep Mine or the Mine, something. It's the mine level in Demon Souls.
Right.
But it has a whole shaft that like you could skip the whole level if you know the right places to drop. But like you can't see, and some of it collapses. So like it's kind of like that in Bloodborne too. Like there he is, you son of a fucking bitch.
On the other side of it.
He died. What happened?
What?
Did he like aggro out and fall off?
Was he shooting and accidentally
What a
moved
moron.
forward with each throw?
What a fucking moron, dude.
Off of where he was?
What can I say? The dude shoots darts tipped in shit, so he can't be that smart, can he? I guess he can. That's a pretty wicked way to kill somebody.
Yep.
Oh,
This guy.
this fucking guy. Oh my god. These guys look almost exactly the same, too, as like the dudes in Demon Souls. They looked a lot like that.
Yeah.
That area was very hard. I only beat Demon Souls twice. It was hard to go back to it. Even like with like just this one. Like I'd rather play this one, if that makes sense. Just because I feel like it iterated on Demon Souls and made a lot of things better, in my opinion. Like,
Right.
because Demon Souls, don't get me wrong, like those maps are pretty intricate, and all of them have a care and love that like a Painted World has. But they all feel like the Painted World, like they're in a different place, separate from each other. It doesn't really feel like with this game where we can start like up in Anor Londo, hitch a ride with the gargoyles, and work our way all the way down to Ash Lake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, and no load screens. Like, fucking, that's what's crazy to me. Like, this game is fucking nuts. Oh, ma. Yeah, any game that is telling you that it's a Souls-like, by the way, just for real quick, you look at the quality of that, because that's a huge part of what makes a Souls-like game is the world. Am I gonna kill this guy? I'm not going pyromancy, and he fucking hurts you so bad if he hits you. It's possible to kill him just like this. I've done it before. Wow! Team, we are a fucking beefcake right now, dude.
That's what I was about to say when we...
Oh, I tried to parry.
When we were talking
he's doing the grab! Oh! Get off of me, filthy fuck!
He likes it. He wanted a taste. He wanted a taste.
Grab me! Gay! You know what? No.
But yeah, you see that, like...
Yeah, you go that way. No. You fucking... Fuck you.
That's the thing about the strength weapons and strength builds in this game is it's...
Is that a pyromancy, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
It increases your damage.
That Hawkshot has a theory that that's actually the Witch of Izalith's son. One of her sons. And considering what her other son is, like, confirmed to be, it's not that far out of a theory. Right. I really like Hawkshaw's Dark Souls videos. There's a lot of stuff I'll probably miss, because you know what? Aha! Little fuck.
There's one.
Kick in there. So like, here's the thing, bro, is this place is a confusing...
This place is extremely confusing.
Oh!
And it has multiple different offshoots, up and down, and like...
Yeah, and these guys will aggro and just like, see, look, there comes one.
Like from one of those random offshoots that you
little
didn't
prick.
Go, and now he's running.
Come here, you little prick.
Running.
Hey.
He's thinking about it.
What are you doing?
He's thinking about it.
Look at this. What a noob.
Now go down there.
Come back up and try again. Nope, you fell.
Their souls.
You may have survived it and come back for more, but you fucked up, kid.
Souls are forfeit.
You should have fucking dumped more and fucking fight. What was that move? Come at me.
Fucking push.
Hey, Vic. Yeah, because they try to push you off.
Yeah.
Because Miyazaki would love that.
He's a troll.
He would fucking love to see as many... He loves it. He does it wherever he can. I don't even think this is anything, dude.
This is where the demon was.
Oh, wow. You're right. You can come up... That's how you come up behind him. See, this place is confusing as fuck.
Yeah.
This place is like one of those places that you could do 100 times and get lost in easy as hell. So
this is why, unless I was like when I did my pyromancy.
But no, because we're coming up.
There's
so
an item.
what is it?
But there's an item down there. It might have been from an enemy.
What is it? I don't want it, team.
You don't want it? Don't get it.
If I get it, I think I gotta go and land on that little peg.
It's gonna be a dung pie.
We're going up. Where the fuck is the up?
Go up. Go over.
It's probably a fucking like humanity or a soul or something like.
Yeah.
I know that there's a lot of important pyromancy stuff and mage stuff.
Is that a ladder
all throughout
out there
here.
behind you? Down there?
This is a ladder, but is this the ladder I took to end up with that?
I'm not 100% sure. Go up here.
I think it is.
I think it is, yeah, because this is where you killed that toxic dark thrower.
So that's a fucking
But there's an item back there. There's a ladder right here to your left, and one right there. So there's two right here.
I'm telling you, dude, this place is a fucking maze.
And there's one.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you little fuck.
That's the one you're supposed to take, but I think there's like more over here too.
There's one that if you go out to grab it, you fall through the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, full disclosure, I usually don't fucking do this part. Because there's really nothing up here that I ever fucking want or need. But, like, I want to go through it all. Like, I've done it several times.
And I've only...
It's no problem. Yeah. It's just, like, it is definitely one of those areas that's one of the most unfamiliar to me.
And there's not a lot of items that incentivize you. Like, I guess you're getting souls and humanity, so there's your incentive.
Well, you know,
but for my pyromancy build, that was the first time and the only time that I cleared all of this shit.
All this.
Because you get that power within pyromancy and a couple of other things up here that's good for pyromancy.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm sure I've never gotten everything because, like, that item we saw, that's something you gotta drop to get. And in the old Prepare to Die version that I played, it was dark.
Yeah.
Someone's swinging on me.
There's a ladder behind that wall.
Yeah, this bonfire I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna light it.
Yeah.
Look at him. What in the fucking good God? Look at him.
He's coming up.
Come on, dude. Bring it. Look at how creepy he looks in the dark.
Yeah.
See, I really wish that they'd tone down this fucking AoE light.
The aura. Right?
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, right? What?
I agree. I think
not even two-handed one-shot you? These guys are pretty beefy, bro.
Mm-hmm. But I think that would actually fix a lot of my complaints with the lighting system.
Well, yeah, but because if you're looking, like, over there, like, that looks pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking... This is like... Yeah, this is this one. Let him come up here. This is the one you try to go down and he meets you halfway and drops you down and then fucking drops on you and kills you.
And this one has a staff.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's water, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's another one.
Another, cook him.
See, and he's gonna try to knock me off right now, and I can't go up here any faster because Miyazaki will say no. Fat boy. Do you think Miyazaki is Pennywise? Like,
he could be.
He is that entity, and he's just here to be a dick and scare little kids, because only little kids are scared of Dark Souls. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. I'm scared right now. I'm scared I'm gonna die and look like a dumbass. Like, I think, dude, fuck this. This is a fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's a...
Miyazaki-san. Nope. Fucking not doing it. You can fucking fuck you.
This too?
Is this the one? Maybe this is the one. This is the one,
Is
bro.
that the one? Or is that
this
the
one you
one
can
that
do,
tilts?
but you gotta be like, yeah, this one. So this one I think may break. Well, there's only one way to be safe and find out, Chim. There's only one way to be sure, Chim. We're gonna have to walk over there and see what happens, Chim.
Okay.
This is just this, okay. But I think if you try to keep going, you will fall.
Yeah, like that next, because I don't think that connects to anything.
Okay, so this one you can totally do. I've done this many times, but it's sketch as fuck, dude.
You just gotta run.
It's so sketch. No, look at this, dude. Look at this. It's so fucking sketchy. You just gotta be like Indiana Jones, dude. Be like, we good, we good. Just stay, stay. Ride it. Oh, oh. That's the one that'll get you right there. Aha!
Made it.
Your bridge is fucking worthless. Fix that shit. Like, don't these guys have like a fucking society or something down here? Yeah, if you're a fucking idiot.
They're all weird.
If
They're
you're
all
fucking
psychos
Dick
or something,
Grayson
man.
from fucking Son of a Woman, then maybe, yeah.
They're all psychos, man.
These guys, you think these guys, look at them. They're fucking fat and clunky. You think they're doing it? They ain't doing it, Chief.
No, I'm talking about the freaky looking guys on this bridge. Or down in these parts.
they don't go over that fucking bridge.
You don't know that.
What the fuck did I do, Chim?
You're good.
No, I'm not. I don't know where I'm headed. Oh, up here. No, I was up here. And I went down there. Did I fuck up coming over here?
You might... Was there an item over here at least? Where's the...
I'm so confused. So...
Is there not a ladder on this side? Hang on.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Wow.
What the fuck, man?
Kinda leap of faith? Was it worth it?
It was humanity, but I'm pretty sure that there's
You're
only
done
one
now?
way home, Chief.
What about over there? Sprint and jump over there.
What?
Go that way.
What? You don't spot that. You don't spot that. Okay, but now where do I go, Chief?
Keep going this way. What's this? Look across. Don't look across. See if it's like.
It's not.
Jesus, man.
Quite scaring me, Chubbz.
But this is on the other side of that thing again.
This is the fucking.
So you gotta go
fuck.
across.
We gotta
the
go
bridge?
back. Yeah.
Or is there not a ladder over here? What the fuck?
I don't know.
There
I'm
isn't.
fired up.
I guess
I'm
there's
scared.
not. Time to go back.
I could homeward bone out of here.
Nah, twin manatees. Pop.
Twin manatees. I think I got some more humanity too. I may as well just use as an off hill for now because I only got 4 Estus.
Go slow.
I'm gonna fucking do this fucking with this on. I don't care. Cause that's the real homeward bone and it's free.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna do it right now and I'm gonna fucking die.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Just
chill. And you're good.
Just minding my business. Just minding my business. Just let me through. That shit terrifies me, dude.
Yeah.
Heights, like even just this scares me, and then I can't even fucking imagine people who do like that free climbing without any gear.
Or base jumping.
I'm like, you're insane, man.
Squirrel suits.
What is this? Here we go.
I think this is how you got
This
here.
is how I came down, so there's got to be something else up here. I'm so confused. Because I know that...
Yeah, go back.
You come
go back
down...
across here.
You
there's
come
a
down
ladder.
from fucking...
There's a couple...
the depths this way.
Yeah,
so
but there's a couple of
end up-
offshoots back here behind you over here.
We
There's
should...
one
Oh,
here,
there we go.
But then there's one over there to the right.
This is probably the correct one. Yeah, there's that. You gotta drop down for this one.
Yeah. Soul of a proud knight. He was a proud knight.
He was a proud knight.
And he died in filth.
And shit and misery.
In the dark.
His woman left him.
The darky depths alone.
This...
It looks like you
Look
can
at
drop
this.
down back there.
This place is confusing as fuck. I've been here before, man.
Yeah.
This place is so confusing.
Looks like you, yeah, right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
What's in here?
Bloodborne.
What?
Bloodborne taught me, yeah.
Bloodborne taught you that? Oh shit.
What's that over there?
We'll get it. Wait a sec. Poo mutant.
2 swipes.
Bye, Pew mutant. Bye.
2 swipes and the mutant was done.
I don't know what the fuck.
Is that
dude.
like?
Can I get?
Is it? Is it? Is it?
It won't let me get in there.
It's nothing. It might be like from a.
It's
corpse.
gotta be something later, dude. Where in the fuck? What is going on?
Well, you dropped down to get over here, so look at where that
lost.
ladder was. Okay, hang on. Look
What
out!
am I
Look
looking?
out there!
What am
Behind
I
you. Look
looking?
over there.
Do I have to jump over there?
over there. Yeah, do
You
it.
really think so?
Do it.
Ah!
And now you're on this.
Fat boy's got some leaps, Chim, because I'm a football player. I'm fat, but I'm a football player. Mama told
And
me
that's
you
how
gonna be
you got
football
up
player.
there. So
Football
go
player.
back.
What?
This is how you got up here.
Yeah, but I
you
dropped
jumped,
down.
dude,
Yeah.
that's
This is
true.
where that troll one is, bro. If you go in that
yeah.
that part right there, fucking
No
crumbles.
fucking get you in there. Oh, that. I see.
Yeah, see, watch
That
this.
square over there.
I'm gonna try to set it off.
Don't do it. Don't.
I'm not doing it.
Don't do it.
I'm too scared to
It's
do it.
intended to be a
Guys,
pitfall.
trust me,
It's a pitfall.
That will kill you. I promise. I'm not gonna prove it. You just gotta take a fat guy's word, okay?
Take his word, man. What is this?
What are you doing? Quit fucking around. You
Freak.
playing fuck around games over here.
Sit on the ladder.
I will wait for you to kill him in single combat.
I will sit on the
awkwardly
ladder.
perch on the ladder.
I will wait.
I will shoot you in the butthole and taunt you down and then cut you in the throat and you will die and fall off the edge like a noob. Bye. You fucking guy. Fuck you. Fuck your pottery. What the fuck is that? Fuck your pottery too.
Fuck your pottery. What
Fuck
the-
your goddamn pottery. Cheap ass pottery. I know good pottery and that's some cheap ass pottery. One of these.
It's pretty durable, though.
Ah! There's a poo guy,
It's
champ.
toxic fire.
I don't have any. I have 4 hills and I have one of these.
You got arrows.
I don't know, man. There's a couple of them up there, bro.
Look over here. Can you sprint over to him? Or is this the way to the depths?
I think he de-aggroed me because he's an idiot fuck. You fucking idiot fuck!
No!
He's gonna get me. He didn't give me one. This is it, boys. Every now and then, you just gotta die. And when you gotta die, you gotta say goodbye.
You got a couple hills. Finish this up. You're almost done.
You think I can finish
I
this
think
up?
you're almost done. I think you're like
I cannot get that.
You are on your way.
I'm
to
done,
the top.
basically,
You're,
but
you're
there's
up
still,
at the depths. Like
there's
this
still,
is it.
dude, there's still so many things.
This is the top. You got 3.
What?
Hey, you got fucking 3.
No one told me that I got one of those.
Take
Chin.
that and pop a manatee.
Pop the manatee? I'm gonna wait on the manatee.
Waiting on the manatee.
I guess I could have popped the manatee.
You should have popped the shot.
Why didn't I
manatee.
just pop the manatee? The manatee! We're gonna be able to do this. We're gonna be able to do this. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm gonna stab you in the fuck a-hole. Through the balls, man. Don't make me do it. No, don't make me do it.
He went
man.
for the grab and
He
he's
wanted
bad at it.
right through the fucking ass, into the balls,
And
bro.
now you're dead.
That's for sure a one shot, man. There's no way you survive that. At least your spirit dies at that point. Bah! I got a big shit covered staff. Oh, but he's got a big brother too. And it didn't give me the back
give you the
stab.
backy. Ah!
It's alright, it's alright.
Get it. Get the back.
I'll take this back. Baby back chim. Done. And a poo pie for good
Poo
measure.
pie.
I love it when they ball their shit up like that. It makes it so convenient when I want to take it.
Nice, delicious shit.
Don't
pie.
judge me. I want your poo. I want
Give
the
me
poo
a-
pie you have
Give me a
saved.
shit pie.
Give me the poo pie. Poo pie. Bloody poo pie now.
Don't feed those goddamn shit suckers at the bottom
Just
of the
that
slab.
poo pie. Like, what in the fuck, Miyazaki? And you throw it at your fucking opponents and it causes toxic. Because why the fuck not? Look at this fucking jerk. You fucking jerk! You fucking jerk. You should have known I was coming. Why wasn't you paying attention? He's supposed to try to come, like, at you and gank you.
There's a couple.
Oh!
Couple. Ah!
It's alright. It's alright.
Ah!
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Ah!
You
Hey.
fucking... Don't get it, do it. Is there gonna be something up here? I want to drink of my water. Yeah, this is like, we're not really talking about lore stuff and stuff like that right now, or anything super interesting, but that's mainly just because I've been kind of nervous this whole time.
Well, lore-wise,
what do you really know about?
Like,
I know this is like the bridge between...
You do the research yourself.
Yeah, but this is like the bridge between the demon civilization and the humans and gods, you know what I mean? Right. So it's like...
But it's also,
and this is like there's a lot of Berserk like references too, and in Berserk that was a Hawkshaw video. He's talking about how in Berserk when Griffin and Guts are talking about demons, and he's just like, how are they monsters? Just because they're different than us, pretty much. And that was he had a whole proposal about, I guess you can't open it from behind. I should have just opened that, but whatever. That's the depths. That's right there where we killed the gaping dragon. And now that's it.
Yep. Homeward bound.
Alright. I'm gonna pop this manatee
pop
too.
Manatee.
Pop this bone. That's it. Quelaag.
The demons, there's this sense
and I'm
of
sure, like I said, guys, I bet you I missed a bunch of stuff in there. I don't know Blighttown that well. Frankly, because it ran like shit for the majority of the time that I did play it on the PS3, I hated it. And then when I played it on... I'm just gonna fucking... We've come too far. Get here.
But yeah, story-wise, I don't feel like going off a whole bunch about it just because there's so much to cover.
So yeah, and like another thing is like that was what I was thinking about the other day when we were talking about like Seath and Anor Londo and Gwendolyn and all that stuff. Like, I love that there's like so many different things to pursue in each playthrough that has so much left up to the imagination that it gives the player a sort of level of like role playing that is up to their imagination, you know. I have it equipped. I don't need it equipped anymore.
Hovel's ring.
I guess I might. I better just leave that there. Oh yeah, Hovels, good call.
But yeah, your earlier trail about demons and Berserk, there's almost like this sense that like demons aren't necessarily evil, they're just powerful.
They're just different.
And they're different. Like, that's the thing, is it's just power. Like, what's the difference between a
it's
demon
a relative,
and a god?
It's a relative thing too.
You know, difference of perspective.
Well, it's a relative thing too. You know, what our minds perceive as evil could be different, and that's where you get into like, I mean, it's slippery territory if you're an idiot, but if you're able to empathize and understand that, like there are other sides and ways of thinking, and they may be wrong, but you can't. They're wrong because you have your own perspective.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
and it's like it's hard for us with our modern day sensibilities and all of our like religious and everything. The ultimate story
of Berserk, though,
and because
that conversation that they have is they're talking about demons.
I'm gonna summon Maneater for this bitch.
Later, the character who ends up becoming a demon, they find out that the demons are actually evil, monstrous, horrific beings. Yeah. You know.
And you see, I don't even view Quelaag as monstrous. I just view her as like she's defending the border.
Right.
And like when you come across her sister's so weak and frail, you can tell that she's probably been taking care of her.
But it's a horrific fucking process. I mean, they like attach demonic parasites to humans.
Well, if that's the way it is. Like and that comes from Hawkshaw's theory, but that's, I mean, he does a good job of backing it up, but who knows. But yeah, since it's a spider and it's also her, and she seems to like, she kind of like embraces it at points in the fight, and she has her own attacks that she does.
Yeah, when
they seem to fight separate from each other. That's the one that'll fucking kill you. God damn. Where was that fucking...
When the spider does that, though, you can actually see her, like, grab its head.
Yeah, she reaches down and embraces it.
Yep.
But she didn't do it that time. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm sorry. And then she got me in here. It's a vicious cycle. And that's why I got Man-Eater here, because she can keep her occupied for a minute till I can come in, make sure she's not going to do that dumb shit. Man-Eater, you psycho! Put some fucking clothes on!
You psycho lady!
I live in a swamp and eat men. What do you want from my wardrobe?
She's a man-eater.
Oh, God. And I think with her soul, you get a fire weapon or something.
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't use any of the boss weapons.
Yeah, the boss weapons are not as
They're
powerful.
very underwhelming. Like the Gwen sword does less damage than this sword.
Yeah.
So like fucking okay. That's another thing that's really disappointing is like the boss souls, the boss swords, the boss weapons in Demon Souls were fucking nuts.
Right.
Like they made it fucking impactful.
And this
difference.
it just feels like a little piece of lore is on it.
Yeah, and it feels like it has its own sort of moveset, but it's not very.
Have their own unique
it's not
thing.
very different from this moveset I have with this.
But as far as like
I think it has
damage
a different
output though,
yeah,
like I was even looking at going the Moonlight Butterfly Great.
It's just Gwen's
build,
sword. Like if you want it, and I've
Sword.
done playthroughs with it, but it's like that's all it is. It's just
Right.
Gwen's fucking
His same moveset.
Yeah. So now that we ring both the bells, that is the signal for Sen's Fortress to open its gates. And we're stopped pretty heavily from doing that. So it's interesting. There's so many interesting things about this where they're stopping you from ringing the bell, but we're meant to believe that this is the thing, like, so they don't want you to take their souls to rekindle the fire, but they all know that they're doomed unless you do that, but they try to stop you at every step. And like there's a Hawkshaw theory about that, the Sen's Fortress, where it was actually a White Knight training ground, the Silver Knights in Anor Londo. I don't know.
Right.
Because it seems pretty significant, like would that also entail the White Knight going to ring the undead bell and then this bell? Because that's the problem I have with it. Like that's the cue to open Sen's Fortress. Now is that just the cue now? But who gave that order? Because Sen's Fortress is the border between the undead and Anor Londo.
Yeah.
And the seats in Anor Londo, Gwendolyn's in Anor Londo. Like surely they don't want you showing up.
Right.
But then Guinevere welcomes you. Then why do they stop you? Who's got the order to not open the bell or the door until you ring both bells? That's why it's like it's very unclear. There's so many things that are unclear. You just can never
it's like
fucking
if
know.
you can ring both bells,
Like,
you're powerful enough.
That's why I like Vadi Vidya's like 15-minute lore videos. I'm just like, nah, dude, that doesn't fucking cut it, man. Like, you didn't ask enough questions. Like, if I ask one question during someone's lore video that they didn't think to ask and ask themselves, then I'm like, all right, you're not doing that good of a job.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not to be offensive or anything like that or offend anyone. I just think as me, if the audience, I can think of a question that pokes a hole in your theory, then I've done that, and you haven't done that good of a job.
Right.
And there were several about our Bloodborne theory, several. But all of those come from like other lore videos and lore theories that still have questions about them. Mm-hmm. So you're calling into question our lore theory while citing a lore theory from someone else that's just a fucking theory.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like reading those comments. Like I never feel like put out by them or anything. They're interesting. I like them.
Well, with that theory, I think it's very interesting.
All right, we got Vite and Endurance up, so we're going to crank our strength up.
But yeah, I find it very interesting that DLC
and
and that game culminates in the fishing hamlet. So it's like, that's why that theory was very
I love
interesting.
that, our theory. I love our theory. We were kicking that around fucking for days when we were playing that shit.
I still think that's pretty much what happened.
Oh yeah, I do too. I think it's definitely some variation of that. Some sort of sin was committed, and it was heavily involved Gehrman.
Yeah.
Because and it involves whatever entity exists within the doll, because the doll is the true power around the whole game. She's the one that can take blood echoes and make you powerful, harness them into power for you.
Oh, yeah.
And in every variation of the ending, she is in the dream. She's there. And the hunter's dream is spelled with that apostrophe. The hunter's nightmare is spelled with that apostrophe. Like, it's not the hunters, like all of us hunters. Like, the community seems to think that that's what it means. No, it's the hunter's dream. And if Gehrman is the first hunter, then that's his dream.
Like, it's
that's
owned
weird.
by somebody.
Yeah. That's his dream. That's his nightmare.
The hunter's dream.
Because if it's the old hunters,
yep.
you know, it's like, yeah, that's Gehrman. And everyone's like, that body buried. This is one more thing I have to dispel real quick before we go on to, I forget her name, Quailana? But this is a very important NPC I'm going to get into in a minute. But something that everyone always says that bothers me is that, like, they know that it's Maria who's buried outside the workshop because it's the bone of quickening and it gives you the ability to do the shadow dash. And it's like, every fucking hunter in the old Hunters DLC does that dash.
Yep.
Every single fucking hunter in the fucking goddamn old Hunters. Yes. Every single NPC hunter, every enemy hunter, they all have that ability. So don't give me that shit that you know whose grave that is. You have no fucking idea. It could just as well be one of those red-eyed motherfuckers that you kill.
Random non-named hunter.
Yeah, exactly. One of those NPC hunters in the very first area of the game. It could be any one of them. Any one of them could be buried there. It could be Gehrman's fucking body buried there. Like, yeah, Gehrman exists in the dream, but is it just his mind that exists in the dream? Does he have a physical manifestation?
We also know that you're... because
Mikolash, exactly.
His corpse is found in the real world.
Exactly. Yeah. His corpse exists in the real world, and yet he still has a physical form that you have to kill within the nightmare. So if Gehrman is in the dream, there's nothing that says that that's not Gehrman's fucking grave.
Yeah.
Right? That's why, that was one thing that always bugged me, that people are like, no, that's Maria's grave. Because Vadi Vidya once in a video said it, in a fucking 12-minute video, said it was a fucking Maria's grave.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh, Vadi Vidya said it.
That's Maria's grave.
Vadi Vidya makes lore videos. He's really smart. He's 12 minutes. I digested it quick and easy. Anyway, this is Quailana. And she's the Daughters of Chaos Covenant. And this is a way, if you want to save Solaire from going hollowed, this is your best bet. Plus, it's a pretty decent shortcut, but it requires 20 humanity, and I like to just hold on to all my humanity because I got a big bonfire to light, and I gotta burn it for several years until the goddamn series gets back on track. So, you know, I gotta fucking sustain this bitch through Dark Souls 2 eras until Dark Souls 3 comes out. So I gotta get a lot of souls and a lot of humanity to feed to this fucking fire when I link it at the end of the game. But you'll notice she doesn't really say anything. But she can reinforce your Estus flask because she is a firekeeper, and there's a few that can do that. There's the one at Firelink that is like your firekeeper. But, I mean, they're all basically your firekeeper. Yeah. Because you're the one here to use these fires. But, and that's interesting because she is a daughter of chaos. She is like, you know, and there's a lot of exposition and dialogue you get from the sister that revolts. And I really like Hawkshaw's theory, how she like wants it to stop. And I have this feeling that we're onto something with our theory about the lords overthrowing Gwyn and tricking him in there and having no intention to open it. Because they have a crazy theory that they can survive on the Chaos Flame.
Right.
Because they guard that Chaos Flame like hard as fuck. All the way down, you're confronted by her followers, her demons, her elite soldiers, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But...
And it's at the very bottommost part of the world.
So we're going to rest here because even if we homeward bone, it's just going to save us a couple minutes and we're out of homeward bones. But
yeah.
We're headed back up to the surface now. But yeah, I used to think that this shortcut here was the one that opened when you gave her 20, and it's totally not. But I think if you come to this door and like... Maybe it's this other door. No, it's not this one. This is a shortcut at some point.
That's the one that opens up after...
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's the one right before the big the big asylum demon. The first fire mage or whatever the fuck he's called. That's the one that opens up, bro. And you can go to it and like blow that poison mist if you're a pyromancer, I guess, and you can kill those guys from under the fucking thing. I found that out in Austin's stream. I was watching him stream this when he was streaming it, and someone was like, you can save it, because he was like, do I have to waste humanity or something like that? And someone brought up how you can save Solaire that way. I was like, what?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you just go up to the door and blow mist in there. Because I always just did it that way, like the way I did it.
Right.
Where I opened that shortcut, because that shortcut it's a huge shortcut. And I think I only did it once. And every other time I just kind of let Solaire hollow out because I like his armor. I'm not going to lie, like his armor is what I like to use at the end. I like to have his chest piece and my knight's leggings and this helm. I'm a huge fan of the Elite Knight helm. It's probably my favorite headpiece.
Yeah.
For male characters. Here we go. Out of the fucking shithole.
You gotta get your way up.
I wonder how long that took. We should probably start, like, timing this shit. I don't know how long that took. Like, do we have time to do sends? Like, I can bust sends out pretty quick. Or should we just make that another part? We're amateur YouTubers, everybody!
I'm unaware, Captain. I'm president, not sure.
You're president. Let's just do it.
Let's do it.
Because you know what the thing is about our audience likes good long videos, so I don't think any of them are going to complain if we go and knock out Blighttown and Sens in a single part. Fuck it. It might run a little long.
That took quite a bit of time, but it didn't take that long.
I don't think that took me that long at all.
Because you were already down there when we started. So
yeah, dude, like.
And Sen's Fortress, another thing that's really good about
and
that
I skipped a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of stuff to explore. There's some side shoots, and then there's that bottom part when you first enter with all the Titanite.
And I'm not gonna go down there. I'm gonna go down there, but I'm not gonna kill them and explore the whole thing. But I am going down there because I rewatched my Dark Souls fucking retwinked cash grab edition review and the one I reviewed on the PS4, and I made a point about that shoot looking ugly as fuck compared to the Prepare to Die edition, and it did. There was very harsh lines, and it looked dated as fuck compared to the rest of the game, especially the Prepare to Die edition with the Tulogy's retexture looked better. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, a hobbyist can make it look better than your fucking full team.
Development team.
And sure, it doesn't run as good, and sure, you take a hit on performance. But for a long time, until you decided to do this fucking cash grab, that was the best we could fucking get. You know? And then there was, like, they actually had tried to fucking shut them down with a fucking corporate takedown notice.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking fuckhead.
They're like, thanks for fixing our game.
That's
Here's
it.
A
I gotta
lawsuit.
get out of here. These guys are gonna kill
just
me.
bail. They're being
I'm not gonna
assholes.
die to these fucking... You see that, though? It even hitched right there.
Yep.
It's coming from this to this whole wide open Valley of the Drakes, dude.
That color swap, too, when you walk out here. It doesn't look
Look at him come, thinking he can catch me. You're too fat, dude. I got Havel's ring. You suck! You suck, fat boy. You're never gonna catch me.
Never gonna catch.
I killed one of the guys who tried to betray the gods, man. There's a whole theory Hawkshaw did recently, Chubbz. I don't know if you watched it, but it's like, it's called Havel and the Plot Against the Gods. It's pretty interesting. It does a lot of stretching.
How, like...
Reaching, rather. It does a whole lot of reaching. We could fucking do this right now.
I think
we've gone to Sif.
Yeah, but I think I've heard that lore theory before. How
well, I mean,
like,
he's locked up in the tower, so
but
yeah.
Not only that, but the occult club and all that shit in that Orlando, in that dark room.
Yeah, Hawkshaw has like a whole chunk about it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I want to watch that because I've read a couple of different stuff.
He's reaching though in several places.
Yeah.
But the thing about that is like I still like the evidence put forth, and I like the idea of it because it's just another person's idea, and I like adding all that to mine.
Right.
And I like it when it's well put. Like I don't like to go to the wiki and just read the wiki. You know what I mean? And like. Sit down and fucking, I'm gonna reinforce my armor.
Well, if I'm going to read anything, I try to read the item descriptions. You know what I mean?
Look at that, dude. They didn't give us any shards down there, bro.
Any shards? Oh,
yeah.
Blacksmith shards.
Yeah, dude. Like I was able to upgrade my headpiece twice.
You have 37 humanity. Hey, wave of light. Look at these pumpkin hair cutted fucks.
So here's the gist with these guys is these guys are meant to protect her, and she's straight up meant to like sacrifice herself to the flame so to keep it sustained, and this guy's here to kill anyone or anything that tries to stop him. There's the morning star that he has. Did I get that fucking thing? I don't think I got that thing. Because I actually made this jump. Which I fucking was surprised that I made it both times, like, right away. Because this jump is the most finicky piece of shit.
You didn't even jump. You rolled off it.
Yeah, well, if you're light rolling, you can do that. But it's still, like, a risk. Because you can, like, wow. Okay, whatever then. Don't listen to me. Whoa, what am I doing? I'm pressing square to interact with shit because I've been playing Risk of Rain. That's how you open these things. You press square, but you gotta have enough more. Yeah, so you look at that, and there's an interesting thing there. It talks about the assassins for the church. One of the more barbaric cleric weapons. There's something else. Maybe it's on his armor or his... Maybe it's on the fucking... That fucking... talisman. Nope.
What about that?
Oh, that's it. It's for clerics on pilgrimage. No, there was something else. There was something that... I'd fucking... It was in that Hawkshot video. But there was something...
I think it might be the talisman.
I know that the Lloyd's talisman, yeah, they're meant to hunt undead.
Yeah, but it doesn't scale with faith because technically you don't have a lot... Have to have a lot of faith. Oh shit, fucking
Framp's here, man.
Framp the fucker.
Should we talk to fucking Framp? We better.
I forgot
he showed up when the bells got rang.
Talk to Frammy the fuck.
I will. Let's make sure these fucking guys ain't...
They want it.
They want it?
They're gonna get it. Boom!
We could go do the fucking...
Go do fucking...
I like to have warp.
Pinwheel.
I like to have warp before I go down in those places, dude. Like, I really do.
Yeah.
Even... The only one I'll do is the one where you go do Sif and you do it for the dark ending with Kingseeker... No, this is Kingseeker Framp. Darkstalker Kath.
Right.
But yeah, he's the polar opposite. And these guys are just like two pieces on the board that make no sense.
Which... I look at them as like a parallel between God and the devil, and they're both just like vying for...
But who's God and who's the devil? Is it like maybe they're just having a game of chess to amuse themselves? I don't know.
That's what it is. They're just doing it to amuse themselves.
See what they could get you to do.
See what side would win.
But he like says that he's like Gwyn's... He mentions when he talks to Seath the Scaleless... Yes, I will do it.
Then I am pleased to share, chosen undead, your fate.
See, he tells you, like, he lays it out for you and explains to you that basically you gotta link the fire and cast away the dark, and that's the only way to get rid of the curse of the undead. But then Kingseeker Framp, or Darkstalker Kath, tells you that that's a lie, and that humanity is going hollow because the fire needs to go out, and the longer that the fire burns, it's actually caused the undead curse.
Right.
I'm not sure. Like, I think that's what he talks about. It's been a while. But
Is it something urgent?
the thing that doesn't make sense to me is that, like, the whole thing about humanity, like, because we're not humanity, right? Like, obviously we're undead, because it never says humanity, it says the undead.
Yeah, you're undead.
Yeah, and then
Humanity are the black sprites in down there.
So that's the thing, like, so when he says the, like, the Dark Age is the best for
that's
humanity, is he talking about me?
But,
or is he talking about, like, that
but
sort
to
of being?
become a human, or to have a human-like appearance, would be to have the undead fuse with the humanity, right? Because that's essentially what you're doing.
Well, yeah, you're fusing yourself with the humanity, but why?
Like,
why are you? And that's the thing, like, so the humanity is not you. The humanity is the resource that is like those black, ethereal, ghost-looking things.
Yeah.
Ephemeral.
And even if you look at the humanity icon in the items, it looks like one of those little sprites down in the DLC.
Yeah. And that's exactly what humanity... And that's what I'm saying. So, like, when Darkstalker Cath tells us that that's the best option, is to let go of the fire and let darkness take over, is he talking about that? Like, that it's the best thing for them? Because, like, is it good for me? Because then I'm the Lord of the Hollows, but then I'm not humanity, I'm a Hollow. So... what?
I mean, I think that you are human. I think that humanity and human are two...
I don't really know. And I think that that's
two
that's
separate
the point.
ideas.
But I think that that's, like, the point. Is
That's
that you're
how
not,
I look at it
you're not
anyway.
meant to know.
Yeah.
Like,
That's just how I look at it.
I love Sense Fortress, man. Yeah, I should be able to do this pretty quick, man. I'm pretty good in this place.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but... barring some sort of... like, what is he doing going over there? He's supposed to come at me through the middle, and his buddy is supposed to come with him, and then I use that, and I shoot him.
His buddy,
and I'm
you don't
clever.
care.
But I like to shoot them with it. I like to shoot them in the back with that, because they try to get me with it, but then I get done with it. I'm like, hey, you, buddy, you fucked
get
up.
him in the back.
Go fucking right in the butthole. Right through the butthole, through the cock, snake man. And the reason I think that these are, Seat the Scaleless's guys is because, like, they're guarding his... fucking, and I don't know.
This
I never
is
looked
alright.
up.
Well, look at this. This is the first time.
So this is
that
one
you
time,
run into him.
Hold
You
on,
don't
let
run
me-
into him
This
again.
is one
and-
time where I'm gonna use the bow to make my life easier. I like to
Right.
shoot this little fuck over there off the edge, because then I don't have to deal with lightning flying at me while I dodge Indiana Jones fucking sights.
But the way I look at these enemies being Seat the Scaleless minions, and the reason why I always viewed it as that is because you don't run into snake people
Anywhere.
anywhere until this point. Not
Yep.
even in Anor Londo. Like, do you run into snakes in Anor
Nope.
Londo? I think you run into...
Nope.
No? None
There
at
are
all.
none.
It's just knights.
Yep.
And then...
They're only in...
here?
Yep.
And in the Duke's Archives.
Yep, Duke's Archives in here. That is it. That I can think of.
And that's why I always viewed them as being
Alright.
Seats minions.
So
Anything
now-
in the Duke's Archives, because that's
I'm gonna run out of
Seats
bow
area.
arrows,
So,
man.
like,
I should have bought some fucking arrows from Andre.
that's why when we were
I might
talking...
run back there and buy some fucking arrows.
Do it.
Alright.
You're right there.
Let me go get this fucking guy. Yeah, you suck.
But yeah, the one thing about Seath and the...
I'm gonna hurry and just do this part too real quick, just so I can...
drop down. Yeah.
I wanna...
That snake might be down there.
He is. What? Excuse me? Oh my god, he gave me one from behind.
Oh, man.
That fucking snake, bro. God damn. I was expecting him to die in one hit and be able to get in there and climb up real fast, because I want to look at that.
Right.
Did I get a humanity in there? Probably not. I've used them all, huh? That's okay. You see this? Like, I'm still just... God damn it.
Still popping them.
It's still inconvenient. It's like, why even fucking change it, dude? Like, cause... You see that?
Because you have to wait until
Like,
the
what the fuck,
animation
dude?
before you can open it again.
I can use them all at once, but everything else is still fucking dumb. Good job. Fuck, I might call it here and come back to this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, you know what, we'll end it. I'm gonna go reclaim my souls.
Go drop down there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
This time I'm gonna blitz that. I just
But
want
yeah,
to buy
to finish
some
my
arrows
thought
with
on
these.
Seek the Scaleless, I think it's safe to assume that any enemy that you see in his area are his minions. So those crystal golems in the
Are for
Darker
sure
Garden
his, like his experiments.
Yeah, and like...
Or yeah, the crystal golems.
And then the golden crystal golem that's kidnapped Dusk, in which we also see with Siegmeyer's daughter.
Yeah.
Or Sigurd's daughter, whatever
It's Siegmeyer.
Siegmeyer.
Yeah, because remember Squidward's in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, Squidward.
That's how I remember it
There
in
you
my
go.
brain.
But yeah, his daughter is in another golden crystal, which you have to break her out if you accomplish his NPC storyline to a certain point. But
Wow,
that's
that
why
gave me
when we
a
were
fuck ton of souls, dude.
yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
But that's why when we were trailing out into the blacksmith up on top of the Darker Garden, that's why the Moonlight Butterfly, that's
Yeah,
how
and
you
it's
know
and
from
it's
Seed.
petrified, and he does petrification.
Petrification. Yeah,
He has a petrification aura.
exactly.
So it's like almost like he's taken out blacksmiths so that the chosen undead can't get a weapon strong enough to kill the lords, which is, but here's the thing, if we're to believe that like he is so dependent upon his magic, then he would have to accept that he has to reopen the door. And why is it their souls that are the key? That's the question. Like, why are their souls the key to entering it? Like, maybe because a lock that would have to be strong enough to fucking trap Gwyn and his knights in there would have to be composed of parts of his own soul.
the most powerful.
Oh my god!
You didn't do it.
Son of a bitch! Can I do it faster with the mouse?
Can you just?
Thank you! I wish I could just
Can you
fucking...
just type it?
No. You gotta scroll one by fucking one. Fucking goddamn it, dude. Oh. Oh. Why was it like auto cancel? Like that's the default choice.
Yeah.
Fucking Andre.
You don't want to.
You run a shitty
arrows,
shop,
do you?
Andre. That was way too goddamn inconvenient to just get some fucking arrows, man.
Freaking inconvenient Smith right there.
Yeah, because
man.
I gotta get these souls, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta get these
You gotta get 'em.
souls. It's not even the souls, man. It's all that
The
humanity.
manatee, man.
Yeah.
40 of it.
All my manatee is on the ground. I bet you it's not. I bet you it's up top. He's pretty cool like that, dude. Hello? Look at him. What the fuck? No!
He's gonna do this
Go over
again.
there! Listen, dude, I wanted to fucking shoot you with arrows. Why you gotta be a prick? Wow, these guys are
3
still pretty
swings.
tanky.
Yeah, these enemies are beefy. Yeah, the backstab, it's still a one
It's
shot.
over. Over with the backstab.
If you could get
Alright.
the parry too, that parry on
So here's
him.
my concern is like, is that guy gonna just straight up kill me if I fucking drop down
Just
there?
drop down there, grab your souls. He, like, threw something at you, I'm pretty sure. Like, he didn't, like...
Oh no.
Climb.
Fuck you, demon! See, and like, I've totally gone down there and cleared that place, but it's not worth it.
Look at these lines!
They give you some pretty good... Yeah, it's like... It doesn't look as bad, I'm not gonna lie. It looks
Look
a
to the
lot better
right.
than it did on console. But it's still, they're pretty apparent. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's blended as good as the Tulogies. Like, that's much better. Like, dude, on the fucking console version, that was like a triangle that you could see all the way down, like a triangle, like where they, because what they tried to do is they're trying to, yeah, you know, it's trying to blend together, and it's like you can see it kind of right there, but it's not as apparent.
There's some parts where it just doesn't mesh at all.
Yeah.
But
and you can like kill this giant out here, but I'm not gonna do it. I just wanted to get my souls in humanity. I'm actually getting pretty tired, bro.
yeah, you're getting done.
Yeah, this is like a great place to start because Sens is gonna be like what you just saw. It's gonna be pretty tricky. You can die in
it's
here.
Getting hard.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I don't have any Titanite. I guess I could buy some from Andre. I might do that. I feel like I should upgrade my armor a couple of, because I've just gone all into strength and dex and stamina and health.
Right.
So
Get some resistance.
yeah. I feel like I've done this exact build like with this armor set, and I like it, but eventually I like to replace it with the armor of Solaire's.
Right.
I really like Solaire's armor set, dude. Like the chest piece. I really do. I don't like the leggings so much, and I don't really care for the helm, but I really like the chest piece.
Yeah.
Alright, so he sells these, and I'm gonna buy that many. Why is the default cancel? You stupid fucks! I have come to him and input an amount. Why is it a default cancel? Jesus, dude. Come on. I'm sorry. That's just a dumbass thing.
They do.
Like, what the fuck?
They're like, it's gonna be brilliant.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? What are you thinking at that point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's
yeah.
It's like the quit to main menu from the main menu of Borderlands 3. And sure, we fucking looked into it, and it's actually because they do live updates and shit, and you have to be online to receive those, and if they put one on while you're in the process of playing the game, you're not going to get the game or the current update. Now that's large Titanite shards. But still, it's like, okay, I'm at the main menu. Why in the fuck would I want to quit from the main menu to the main menu? It's just like one of those things that you're like, whoa, what were you fucking thinking? Like, why? And then it makes sense when you understand that.
Right.
But still this is like, I've come to Andre. I want to purchase something. I went through the trouble of scrolling down specifically to click on it and say, I want to buy this many things.
And cancel.
And then you're like, are you sure? Like, yes, I'm pretty fucking sure. I came all the way here, Andre. Why are you default trying to fuck me? I'll try not to. You're alright, I can't stay mad at you. Fix your shop.
He doesn't want to see you go hollow.
It's like, Jesus, do you want my business? You auto-select cancel? I'm never going to be able to buy anything from you, Andre. The reason it's frustrating is mainly because of those arrows, because that like took so long.
Yeah.
To scroll up to 200 arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, that's it for us. This is where we'll stop tonight. We're in good shape, positioned to go straight up Sens, and then we'll be in Anor Londo after that. We'll probably just bundle those two together.
Yeah.
Because that's a pretty good video. Anor Londo, or Sens, and then Anor Londo. Because I get through Sens in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes probably. Maybe longer because we talk and I sit there and like ramble. Anyway, that's it for me, Jax
Chubbz.
Till next time, stay awesome, everybody, and thanks for fucking watching, guys. Fucking love you. Thanks for hanging out. Let us know down below what your thoughts are on the whole humanity versus undead versus hollow. Don't give me the Wikipedia answer. I'm just kidding. Why did I open myself up for that?
I don't know.
There's gonna be some guy that's like, actually,
Well,
listen
technically.
here. No, fucking in the 16th solstice of the 17th year of the flame of the passing of the Gwyn of the fire of the torch. I watched a Vadi video. It was 13 minutes long and easy to process. Now I will give you the fucking absolute truth.
I'll give you the synopsis of a 13-minute video that I watched online once.
Take care, everybody. Love you.